We're going out, it's so beautiful.
I identify with she, her, hers.
It's here to stay. Birds sing for summer, the grass,
I use she and they pronouns.
the bluest sky you've ever seen. Now don't get me wrong, who knows
I identify with she, her, hers.
for now? I wanna hold on to this electric feeling. I wanna hold on to this electric feeling.
I grew up like girl, like woman, lady, and like that was always the reality presented to me, and I never found any fault in that. Thinking about it now, like I know that there's so much more to like gender than just man, woman, and I still feel like woman fits.
I identify as what I'd like to call trans feminine. I identify at least 75% as a girl. The other 25% is And there are still guyish aspects to myself that I still kind of hold on to because that's part of me. Like even if I was a cis girl, I would have still been pretty guyish as society might have defined it.
As a cis woman, I feel pretty comfortable in that label, and so I haven't really thought about what it means to be a woman. It's hard to try to define what I think is a woman. It's so informed by society and societal expectations of what a woman is. But I think gender in itself is pretty fluid, and I don't think it has to be something that you have to decide and keep for the rest of your life. I think in that moment, you decide what you want to be, and that's who you are.
Probably the first thing that comes to mind that women have to deal with a lot more than men is beauty standards. You have to shave your legs and your arms. I have to put in a lot more work. I have to put on makeup. I have to choose an outfit. Then you have to carry a purse because you're wearing a skirt. It's exhausting.
The way that we dress, the way that we sit, the way that we eat. My mom would always tell me as a child, girls don't eat like that. Girls close their mouth when they chew, and girls sit cross-legged, and girls wear skirts and not pants, and just stuff like that.
There's definitely the idea that women are supposed to be smaller and quieter and pretty. The woman as young and pretty, the woman as mother, the woman as this, that, or the other thing, and it's hard to navigate outside of those spaces.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells, and pretty maids all in a row, 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 and pretty maids all in a row.
People have said derogatory things to me because of the fact that I'm a woman. I get catcalled a lot, especially walking around Kalamazoo. And while I was abroad in Rome as well, in clubs or just walking home. And it's interesting because even in broad daylight, I'm crossing the street and people will just yell things like, "Hey baby," and stuff like that. And I've also been called a slut or a cunt for not reciprocating catcalls or reciprocating when people hit on me.
I got catcalled in Spain, and that was weird. And I grew up in such a bubble that I wasn't really ever exposed to that before. At the store, I get that a lot, especially middle-aged or older gentlemen will like do like that like flirty sort of thing with you. Me being like a young woman and like presenting in like a professional, friendly manner is taken so much as flirting.
There was one time I went to a concert. It was on Western actually, and I don't know, I was presenting as a girl. I was walking down and I like overheard a bunch of like kids like obviously like got yapping about me or something. They'd never met me before. And then I overheard like something along the lines of no trannies. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, who are these people? I didn't really, it was very uncomfortable. I had to stop on the way at a bench to collect myself and just go back to the concert. But it was a wake-up call. Like this happens to people.
Empty faces, empty minds.
When you get down to it, just believing that you're a woman is enough to qualify as a woman. Like, if you believe in your heart of hearts that you are a woman, if you are a girl, then who's to say you're wrong? That's all you really need.